Your CV is the single most important document in your job application. This video will teach you how to write a compelling CV. One thing is certain, there is no such thing as the perfect CV. That's because the contents of the ideal CV are determined by the position and the person who is applying. Employers use the information in your CV to decide how suitable you are for the position. That means you should tailor the information in your CV to each position you apply for. Start by asking yourself this question: what do I want the employer to think of me after reading my CV? Once you know that, you'll know what to include, remove, or emphasize. This video was created for the Dutch job market. If you'll be applying for jobs in other countries, you should research the rules surrounding job applications there. Here's an example CV belonging to Lisa Hansen. We'll be going through this CV to discuss what information you should present in each section. The first section should contain your personal information, such as your date of birth and contact details. Whether you should include a picture of yourself depends on the position you're applying for and the company offering it. Just make sure you look professional in your photo. The second section is your personal profile. In just a few sentences, you describe who you are, what you have to offer, and what your ambitions are. The third section, education, is where you show your academic accomplishments from high school graduation onwards. Since your most recent school or academic program is the most relevant, start there and work your way back. In no more than 3 bullet points, you can list your most significant results, such as a high average grade, your most relevant courses, your thesis, or any minors you have completed. The work experience section should contain your internships and any previous relevant work. Clearly state your job title, responsibilities, and primary tasks. The more specific you can be about what you did, the better. Sort your bullet points by relevance, with the most relevant at the top. Your extracurricular activities matter a great deal in the Netherlands. Describe what you do outside of school. This tells the employer a lot about you. What do you enjoy? What skills have you developed outside of your studies? What are your interests? You can list as many activities as you like, so long as they show that you possess skills your employer will find relevant. Again, use bullet points to indicate what you've done and learnt. If you possess skills that are relevant for the position but don't quite fit in any of the previous categories, add them in a separate skills section. You can include anything you're good at or know a lot about. Include things like a second language, training programs you've completed, software you know how to use, and any specialist or unusual skills. Keep in mind whether a given skill has any significance to the position you're applying for. The final section, Interests and Additional Information, is an opportunity for you to provide some personal background to help the employer understand what kind of person you are. Consider carefully what you choose to share. The best visual design for your CV depends on what industry you're in. The decision whether to put your CV in the yes or the no pile is usually made in the first 30 seconds. That's why you should bear 2 things in mind. 1, it should be easy for the employer to skim through your CV, and 2, the most important information should stand out from the rest. Underline important information and put it in bold, but try to keep the overall style consistent.